Yo, what's good? It's your boy Daydream.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Dzevad.
And we on
the
22nd episode of Hoops in the Whip podcast, man. You know how we rocking some more free agency stuff. It's locked up. Kawhi is a Clipper. Along coming with them with a trade with the Oklahoma City Thunder is Paul George.
That's the big surprise, I think, for everybody.
And, you know, now they looking like they're going to have one of the toughest defenses we've seen in our age, possibly, especially if they can get a down low player to lock things up. They got Pat Beverly. I mean, honestly, the two best two-way superstars right now, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I think the wings are completely locked up. Primary ball handlers are going to be sick. I don't think Dame Dollar is too worried about Paul George, though. So we gonna see what's good, though, man. Honestly, to me, I think the Lakers still can lock it up. They looking like they got Quinn Cook, you know, Rondo back in the mix. We got JaVale McGee rocking off the bench. Kuzma, Caldwell Pope, Cousins.
Your favorite player.
Let's run, man. Let's see what y'all got. It's finally competitive again. The superstars are breaking up. There's not many big threes left. It's not, honestly, what big threes are there? Is Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid a big three?
I don't know. I mean, contract-wise, yeah. Because Tobias got $180 million.
But I like it. It's getting competitive. I mean, even when KD come back, the Nets will have KD and Kyrie. And, I mean, even GS is kind of back to Clay, Steph, and
everybody's got
Draymond.
two-headed monsters.
I'm loving this, man. We have no clue who's going to win. I think Giannis can pull it off by himself against these little lame-os.
Giannis
so I'm going to keep it
actually
real.
just recruited his older brother.
Huh?
Giannis actually just recruited his older brother. The Bucks picked him up. Giannis' older brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll see how that rocks.
I think he was actually in the league before Giannis was, and then he played for a year or two, and then he went back to overseas, and now he's back in the league.
We're going to see what's popping with him. I mean, I think Giannis is definitely one of those guys, you know, it's like he's a perfect example of player development.
They got Chris Middleton too still, right? So, I mean, they got a two-headed monster.
Middleton was weak
well.
in the playoffs, though.
I mean, yeah, but still, he's a solid shooter, solid player.
Yeah, you know, I think they're going to definitely have a good regular season again. Without Kawhi in the East, I think that definitely gives them the favorite. But don't forget Boston, man. Jason Tatum is about to take off this year. They got big plans for him. I think they're going to have him volume shooting this year, hopefully. They really believe in him. Even though last year was kind of rough for him, but it was just rough for everybody in Boston a little bit.
They got Kemba too now.
I mean, Kyrie was winning
a lot of people switch teams this offseason, bro. It's going to be like a brand new league season, yeah, man. Except for Dame Dollar, man. He's one of the guys that never switched.
CJ McCulley.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that's going to pay off. I don't see y'all coming out the West still.
No,
man.
I don't. But I do like their mentality.
Who knows?
I do like their mentality. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a hooper, I'd be in the Portland Trailblazers boat.
See, I honestly, dude, I was actually just talking about this with my bro, and this is just like a small story for me. I went to a certain school, and I was recruited by a Catholic school that was very historic from our area. They win championships in all type basketball, everything. And I was running track and playing football, doing well at my school. And sophomore year, they approached my parents after we played them, and I torched them to be like, hey, can we work something out, get a scholarship and everything? I decided to stay at my same public school I was at, ride or die for my school, blah, blah, blah. Hilariously, the next year, they got two runners on the relay team I would have been on. We all ended up taking 3 spots in the state championship race. One of them was second, I was 5th, the other was like 7th. So we would have all been on a relay team together. We easily would have been state champions in the relay. Yeah, the following year, my senior year, that exact team that we beat, my public school beat them, they won the state finals in football also. So I would have been not only a 2-time state champion in track, but then been a state champion in also football if I would have left to the winning team. I don't agree with any of that, what people say. Always join the winning team. Always call the real dudes through. If I know he's a good basketball player at this point, and my son goes to this high school and his son is a complete dog, I'm calling him immediately and I'm saying, yo, whatever school your son going to, what can we work out, bro? I need an absolute dog on my team, and I'm trying to win championships. People need to stop dissing that, bro. Hey, play with the best players you possibly can. Fuck all that loyalty bull crap they talking about. Win.
Period. I agree with that, but I also agree with Dame. I think it's just you both I think the answer is always both. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly, I don't. Dame, it's cool that you're like that, but you're never gonna win a championship. Just gonna let you know.
But
no disrespect.
Sometimes it's not about winning the championship. It's about
what is it about?
Listen, let me tell you. Listen, it's about the thrill of winning a championship. He wants to go up against the best. He doesn't want to join the best. He's laughing. He's getting a kick out of this shit.
All right, and I'm not gonna relate myself again because I'm talking about money, but I was ringless after that. I could have had 3 rings.
You're also,
3 rings. If Dame Dollar would go to the LA Lakers, if he would have actually left and went to the Lakers, we talking about 2-3 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Now you're gonna stay in Portland, keep taking L's, bro.
That's like Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. Like those rings he got, you can't really celebrate those rings.
Why not?
Because they were 73-9 before they won without him, and then of course everybody knew they're gonna win the next 2 with him.
They lost without him also. And then he went there and he won finals. KD was finals MVP the last 2 years. Yeah, they did. They lost to Cleveland without KD. That's the reason why they went.
But I know that they also won without him.
Yeah, but
that.
But we all know what was good. K-Love was hurt and Kyrie was hurt when they beat LeBron. They would not have beat LeBron. Y'all, they can't beat LeBron.
That's what I'm saying, man. You don't always just go join the team if it's too OP. Like, he wants that competitive edge, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's getting paid. His money's taking care of his family. He's doing what he loves. And he's chasing the rings, but it's not his fault these guys are all joining up to be super teams. He don't want to do that.
And I mean, that's cool if you don't want to do that, man. Like I said, it's up to you. Keep taking L's. Like no disrespect. I love Dame Dollar. Dame Dollar is a great player. Dude.
Not everybody wins a ring, bro.
And that's cool, man. I'm gonna be honest. If you want to be known for just like hitting like playoff winner shots and stuff like that, that's cool.
I mean, you got to take everything into context. Like, you're gonna remember in history that this guy, while everybody.
Why do you think Kawhi made that call and made sure Paul George came?
Bro, these guys just want to go back home, bro. Kawhi was gonna go to the Lakers if he wasn't going to the Clippers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Kawhi made sure he had another elite player on his team to take the load off.
No, he was going to LA regardless.
And then he would have had then he would have had LeBron and AD, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you,
he didn't want
this year. I'm gonna keep it 1. Kawhi is well aware that if Golden State was completely healthy with KD and all those players, that he would have not won the finals this past year. And we all know that. We're not going to sit here and act like he would have beaten KD and all them guys together and actually healthy. They would have gotten beaten in 5.
Everything happens for a reason, though. So motherfuckers.
I mean, so we're going to keep it 1. Kawhi Leonard wanted to play with another superstar, so stop talking that crap about how he wants to be so blase. No, he wants to play with great players, and he's always played with great players. Kawhi don't have no idea what it's like to play with bad players in the NBA. The Spurs was winning finals before he even showed up.
Kawhi is the best player in the league, so he can do what he wants to do.
Kawhi is not the best player in the league. This dude has had 3 all-star appearances. This is disrespectful to even say this dude is the best player in the league over LeBron James right now, man, to me. These people are such prisoners of the now. I can't lie.
Bro.
Like, it's crazy. But I'm going to be honest. LeBron's going to be back this year. He will be MVP and probably will average a triple-double. So we going to see what's good with y'all this year.
He's not going to average no triple-double. That's for Russell Westbrook.
Actually, I do want to say this. Russell Westbrook, $34 million a year. Would you take him on right now? And on what team would you want him to be on?
I like him in the big cities. It's Miami, New York, maybe even on the Bucks.
Miami with Jimmy B.
Yeah, I would like that intensity. I like them two both as hoopers.
Not on the Bucks. That's a horrible mix, bro.
I saw somebody say something. They would run up a contention for the championship. I feel like, I don't know.
To me, Russell can't stretch the floor though. He can't shoot. Like,
he doesn't need to shoot. He's a point guard. He's supposed to pass the
bro. He's not. I don't think they're gonna want him to play point guard no more, bro. I honestly,
y'all capping on my boy Russ, bro.
Having that guy have the ball in his hands too much. I think is a great.
I mean, obviously, too much of anything is death, obviously, but
Giannis is the point guard of the Bucks.
What? No, Eric Bledsoe, if anything.
Giannis averaged 6 assists last year.
Of course he did, because he runs down the middle and then he just kicks it out to the shooters. You know what I'm saying? That's their whole scheme. I
mean, we gonna see what's popping this year, but I think it's gonna turn up and be a good season, man. So, Hall of Fame question of the day, man. I definitely wanted to.
First of all, real quick, Zion and RJ also played in a summer league game. You saw Zion's out for the rest of the summer league game. They said they're being extra precautious.
Yeah, what happened to him? I didn't really watch it.
It was a knee-on-knee contact. So I actually just I had the same injury. I was playing ball. This dude ran up on me with his knee, my knee. I was out for about 2 to 3 weeks, but it was just a bruise, you know what I'm saying? So I think the same thing for him. Pretty much just they're just taking it really safe, trying to keep him healthy for the season. But he's not going to play the rest of the summer league.
Okay.
They're out.
I honestly, and that's cool, man. I saw him dunking a little bit. It kind of shows you like at 6'7", playing the center and stuff. It remains to be seen what's going to happen with Zion, man, because now that people do bring it up, like watching him that summer league game, he did fine. I'm not saying that, but he did look kind of stiff. Like maybe he don't got, because like my homeboy always says, he ain't really got no packages. Like, what is his post-scoring package? Does he spin off a guy, or does he do a fadeaway? You know what I'm saying? He do need a little bit of game. I think he could work with like a Dirk or just even a Kobe, like
Tim Duncan.
Let's get him ISO in. I know a lot of people say ISO players is dead, but I disagree. I believe with space, every player is alive. Like space makes it so if you can shoot the ball a little bit, if you have to respect my three, this is the best way to play offense. That's why the league changed, bro, because it's more convenient for everybody. It's making everything one-on-one. It's hard to guard anybody one-on-one. If he gets a little blow by, he might take you right to the rack, or he can stop and shoot. So we want to make it so it's one-on-one. Zion one-on-one was death. We need his ISO game right, period. And we need a coach that's going to get him there, to me.
It's going to be fun to watch, bro. I can't wait to see all that action.
Absolutely.
Hit him with that Hall of Fame question, though.
Man, I think since in the birth of I think it's the death of the big threes, man. I think what Kawhi has done, it's weird how, like, the NBA works. I want to do one more on big threes, man. Like, if you had a franchise right now, you had clean books, you had all the money, you could get 3 max contract players. It's the end of the big three era with the Golden State stuff. I believe all the stars. It's kind of 2 to a team now. Paul George, Kawhi, LeBron, AD, KD, Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of more 2 guys now again. And it's looking cool. So I want to do one more, man. Who would be your big 3? Who would you make those calls for? I know you're not really into this. You can do any players you want. The 3 players you'd want for your core. Last left in the league currently. Who would you put on that roster?
It's kind of easy, bro. You take Kawhi. You got to have Clay. And then I just think you need a nice point guard to go in between with all that. I might say Steph, to be honest with you.
Wow. You think that's the best big 3 you could come up with?
I think that's the big 3 that I would I think that's the big 3 that
That's a championship?
Clay,
Steph, and Kawhi. So you basically just replacing Draymond with Kawhi.
I don't know.
That would be insane.
I wouldn't, I don't know, yeah.
That would be a great group. I can say that would be a great group. I'm going to tell you right now, this is number 1 what I think is flat out it. If I'm talking about winning this year, right now, if they were all healthy, I'm going to be honest, the Lakers got 2 of them right now. Anthony Davis and LeBron together are going to be so insane. Anthony Davis is the best rim protector. The number 1. I don't care what nobody say. He's number 1 rim protector in the league. Rudy Gobert, all those guys. He is number 1. Number 1. Best scorer down there. We're talking about 25 and 14 year in and year out. Can score 20 and 10 within 20 minutes in a game, doing that type of stuff over and over again, locking up the paint. And he can shoot from the perimeter over 40%. What do you want me to say? This guy is out of this world. And I'm going to be honest, I'm taking Anthony Davis, I'm taking LeBron James, and LeBron James is playing the pure point guard. I want the ball in LeBron's hands. And even with the rebounds, I want LeBron getting it on the break, period. And I'm flat out taking Kevin Durant as the off-ball, unstoppable scorer. If he's open, he's completely drowning it from limitless range or wherever you want to get it from. And if you want to step out, he will gladly put the ball on your floor, break your ass, and do whatever he wants with you. I'm going to be honest, that big 3 if the Lakers were able to get if KD would have signed with the Lakers, I'm gonna be honest, that was the most unstoppable team you could put together.
What if Kawhi would have signed instead of KD? I think Kawhi is better than KD, bro.
I get what you mean by Kawhi is better than KD. I'm talking about the best fit for LeBron. Because the one thing I can't see, Kawhi, you can shoot it out of this world off the dribble, but the one thing that Kevin Durant has, he has limitless 3-point range from anywhere, off the catch. So it's like, at the end of the day, and I'm gonna be honest, Kawhi is the best two-way player. I will say that. But could you imagine 5-on-5 with 7-foot Kevin Durant on the court, 7-foot Anthony Davis on the court, and 6'9", 6'8" LeBron? Those just that big wingspans. Those like. Imagine
that's
that.
OP, bro.
Thank you. That might be the best team assembled ever in basketball history.
It would have been way too overpowered if Kawhi would have joined the Lakers, bro.
Honestly, I think I say KD is a better fit. I think KD is a better fit for the Lakers than Kawhi was.
But Kawhi, it doesn't matter. KD wasn't going to come to the Lakers. Kawhi actually was about to come to the Lakers if he didn't come to the Clippers. And bro, I actually wanted that, even though it would have been extremely overpowered because of how much I hate the Warriors.
It just would have been Golden State over again.
It would have been Golden State. But it would have been my team, so it would have been okay because the last 4 or 5 years I had to deal with these bullshit-ass Warriors fans, and I would have loved to experience that. I would have been like, it would have been 4 or 5 solid years of not having to even watch. I already know my team's winning. Just solid 4 or 5 years.
And that's how LeBron likes it.
Man, it would have been so easy too.
That's how I like it too, man. I completely am that type guy. In the future, if I do have aspirations either to coach a team or something like that, I'm doing everything you're supposed to do. Make any call, bring them boys through. I want the best players you can find. Period. Call them through. That's what we own, man. I know, bro, stay true to it. That's what I'm on. So my big three, I'm sticking with KD, LeBron, AD. That's how I'm rocking.
I got Steph, Clay, and Kawhi. You already know what it is.
Listen to What Podcast we gone.
Check us out on YouTube, Instagram. Peace.